Do you really keep it P? And I'm not just talking about the song. I'm talking about the P's that will create prosperity for you, that will create peace for you, and that will truly help you start living into your purpose. I'm almost 10 years into this journey of healing and grieving. I emphasize healing much more than I do grieving because once you understand that grieving is forever, then you can begin to heal. Through prayer, alignment, and faith, I've managed to transform my pain into real purpose and real prosperity. So I'm at a place now where I want to pour everything that I've learned, everything that I've gained. I want to pour that into others and help somebody understand and see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and you can get through what you think there's no coming out of. The first big P for me is prayer. Prayer keeps me aligned. Having a relationship with God and being able to hear Him clearly is so important for me because if I'm not aligned with my Creator, then I could never get to my purpose. So when I first started praying a lot, I always thought that I couldn't hear God, but the more I prayed and the more I got in tune, the clearer everything that He was telling me became. The second P for me is philanthropy, or just kindness, treating other people how you want to be treated. Not living in a state of worry or scarcity will really get you to a place where you just want to help others if you're a good person. So always staying philanthropic, I don't know if that's a word, but being kind to people really helps me because the God I serve is the most kindest and purest version of love, and I strive to only be a fraction of that. The third P is a big one, and it's something that I had to realize was much more important than I realized at first, and that is protecting your energy. The company we keep, the jobs that we do, the people that we interact with are a big part of keeping us out of our purpose or helping us get to our purpose. We have to make sure that we're not giving our energy to people who aren't serving us, who are not motivating us, who are not pushing us, and who are not on the similar or same path that we're on to get to prosperity and to be aligned into our purpose. Big thing for a lot of people is giving our time and our energy for money. That's not protecting your energy. If you're working a job that you know doesn't serve you, or if you're working a job that you know you is not aligning with where you see yourself or what your purpose is, then you're not protecting your energy. You're giving your energy to something that is not helping you work towards your goals. So then you can't be living in your purpose, and you can't be prosperous, and you can't be at peace. If you're in a relationship with somebody who you know doesn't match your core values, you know that your values and morals don't align, or you know that you don't see yourself with them forever, that is not protecting your peace. You're making yourself stagnant, and you cannot come into your purpose. You cannot gain prosperity by giving your energy to something that does not serve you in a long-term sense. You're not keeping it peace. If you're not praying because you don't think God is going to listen to you because you've strayed so far away from God that you just feel like He's not going to listen to you or He's not going to answer your prayers, then you really don't know who God is, and you're not keeping it peace. God is the most gracious, forgiving God that anybody could ever ask for. He wants you to come back to Him. He wants you to pray. And the more you pray, the more clearer His voice will become to you. And He will lead you to your purpose. And He will lead you, quite literally, to prosperity.